Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I have a quick topic I'd like to discuss, and that is the B8.5 Audi RS5 transmissions. Now, I think it is notable that these are not the best transmissions that are made out there. In fact, there's even a lawsuit, I believe, that is still ongoing about these transmissions and reimbursement. I'll get the link to that topic, and I'll drop it in the description. Now, I myself have been even experiencing some issues with my B8.5 RS5. Like, I've had multiple transmission errors pop up at random times. The car also throws a TPMS light, and then it throws itself into lit mode. So, there is a solution to help this. Before I get into that, what is the cause to this whole issue? How does this keep happening with these amazing cars? It's the heat exposure that the transmission and the DSG, or AKA the mechatronics unit, experiences when you are driving. A lot of times, for some reason, the 2010 to 2014 RS5s are experiencing way too much heat exposure in the transmission, and which is causing the components in the DSG mechatronics unit to actually blow up or even fail over time. Like, for example, mine is failing over time, but I can still drive it, thankfully. It doesn't mean I drive it hard, but I drive it reasonably. Now, what's the solution? It is actually the RMR Red, which is from Red Mist, by the way. It's the RMR transmission cooler. So what it helps with is actually cooling down the transmission and the DSG components to then actually decrease the risk of a transmission failure, because that is the main cause to our transmissions failing. However, it just sucks that this is such a big issue with all these cars. You know, Audi really should have paid attention to what they were doing with these components, because they were giving out faulty transmissions, supposedly, with error codes on them. You know, think about that. That's crazy. That's not good for a company to be selling these cars, which I believe were about $80,000 or more when they were coming out of the factory. That's an absurd amount of money to be paying for a sports car that is going to have these issues later on. And that's not the only issues that these cars have, of course. They have carbon buildup issues. They also, I've even experienced, in one of my older videos, was sputter starts later on. Now, that was an easy fix, thankfully. All that took was an actuator and a cylinder solenoid. And then on top of that too, these Cadillac inverters have been blowing up on some of these cars too, which is crazy. There's an other solution for that issue, which is the JHM race headers, by the way. Just in case anyone's looking to do a cat delete or looking to avoid that issue, go on jhm.com and look for the catless headers. They're about $900, I believe, but it's a bit of a job. However, that was my topic for today, and that's what I was thinking about. It's just crazy that Audi produces these cars, sells them to us, in which they're amazing machines, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my B8.5 RS5. It just sucks that this is such a big issue in the Audi community, that everybody knows about it, essentially. Everybody that's within the know knows about it in the RS5 community. However, drop some comments, like this video, and even subscribe for more content, guys. I will see you soon.